tell you that I nearly killed my wife, did I?
I literally, as I clicked go live, changed to the live scene, and the audio came back in. It phased away, came back in. Oh, I killed my wife. Is this story appropriate for audience?
Yeah.
Tell us how you killed your wife.
So tell us how you did this. So on Sunday, over the weekend, my wife was away with a friend. We were checking out wedding venues and that kind of thing. So she was away for a few nights up north. On the Sunday, I took the kids swimming. My wife was coming back Sunday late evening. So comes back from swimming about 3 o'clock, and as I come in, I had the car. We don't have a second car, and I thought I heard something upstairs. Didn't think much of it because the radiators and everything were turning on. Sat down at my computer. Wife sends me a message over WhatsApp. Did the kids enjoy swimming? Yeah, I did. What time are you coming back? She said, like, oh, she'll be back home soon. I was like, oh, have you just set off, or you'll be setting off soon? And then I heard another creep upstairs. And I instantly went to the massive
knife
cooking scissors that are next to my desk that I just be using to cut other stuff. Not blunt edge ones, like pointy, sharp, cut your meat open thingies. Grabbed them, because the kids were on the computers next to me, and I just started walking quietly over to the stairs. Now, you know what my stairs like from my office. It's literally a wall,
Yep.
And then you turn around the corner and the stairs are there. And I had them ready for just absolutely stabbing them into somebody. And she just jumped out and went, boo! I was like, I just literally was about to fucking stab her. I was like, Jesus Christ, love, like nearly killed me there. There you go. But didn't, so phew, the Kickstarter can carry on.
No, I'm glad it turned out that way because it gave me time to climb up the window.
Oh. A long walk home for someone who got Sharon to spit you up. Anyway.
So.
Hi everybody. Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Yes, we are picking back up in Castle Ravenloft, where everyone was having a great time. So you may remember at the very end of last session, Ludmilla dropped a absolute bomb of a spell that wrecked a few people.
DM expected.
Bigger is exactly as big as the DM expected. Didn't make me clench at all. However, Mordenkainen had promised you aid, and that he would take care of Ludmilla. So I believe Ez and Cora went down from this spell, which has broken my foundry, so a further quick reload. Ez and Cora, I believe, are down, but Cora is down just inside the doorway to the tower, I think.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can actually see me where I am yet, so I don't know if anyone knows I'm down.
I think we established at the end that as Halvor's in the doorway, we would be able to see you.
So, just to give it a little further context to what we're seeing, let me just load through onto this.
Oh, all sorts of swirly, whirly.
I sexed it up a little bit in my downtime.
You did.
I did. Of course I did.
And added 2 shadow demons by the way
Well,
as well.
they were there but stealthed last time. But in the in the blasting all these spells, I imagine beings of shadow would be a little bit exposed.
I'll take it.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Not that one. So, yes, as we picked up, Halvor and Bartandalus were at the doorway to the tower, looking over Mordenkainen and Ludmilla, each channeling a spell at each other. Very, very anime style. You would recall that Mordenkainen had said to you that, he was suitably prepared. You see Ludmilla just surrounded by this shadowy aura you've seen her use before, her shadow demon sort of slinking out to the side of her. Mordenkainen wrapped in a blue arcane shield and a weapon you'd be familiar with, Bartandalus, from your studies. A brilliant shimmering sword just hanging in the air next to him. Sort of both of them.
Mordenkainen's brilliant.
It is.
He's just doing his own branded spells.
Yeah. A dog running around him and he's leaning out the window of a nice house.
Yeah. We have no active encounters, so I'm presuming.
I'm about to restart. I'm about to restart it. Yeah.
Okay.
So let me pull people back in? Well, Mordenkainen would turn to you, looking over, and he did recall, he did last time, the very end of the session, called him shouting out to you over the thunder. Leave it to me! Take your friend and go!
Okay.
And I will not treat Mordenkainen and Ludmilla as participants in this. Cora, you are up first. Please make me a death saving throw. I do not believe you had made any last time.
No, this is it. This is the first one.
Okay.
Oh, that was so close to a 20.
However,
Fail.
it was a
Oh,
fail.
dear.
The spell having just blasted through the wall and just the exhaustion of what you've been through in Ravenloft so far, and it seemed to culminate the experience of your time in Barovia altogether, even with your completed quest for the Fanes and feeling like you truly are the champion of the Ladies 3, everything still feels a bit hopeless, a bit futile. Your body can't take the wounds and the strain, and you feel yourself ebbing towards darkness a bit.
That is 2 failed saves.
What?
I
Why?
rolled a 1.
No, I
Rolling a
didn't.
nat-
I rolled a 2.
Oh, did you roll 2? Oh, why does it come up as pink then? Oh, just because it's a fail. Oh, I thought.
Yeah,
it was
that's
like a one.
yeah. I just looked at it and thought, oh my, no, it was just a
Yeah.
flat 2. That's a
Oh,
weird.
it's
That's a
massive.
yeah. It's a
Oh,
weird
massive.
way. It's a weird way of highlighting it. That. Okay. Next up, the 10 animated halberds jump towards Esmeralda is going to make a death saving throw. Next campaign, I'm making. If there's any big companions, I'm going to make them character sheets, not NPCs, so I can still do this. Roll 1d20 plus con, which for her is 3. Okay, Halvor, it's you. Ez remains on the floor in the rain. Shadow demons slinking about, spells wildly leaping all over the place.
I do have a potion in my hand because I got it out last time to give it to Esmeralda, but I will say to Halvor, go get Ez. I've got Cora.
As much as I was gearing up to wanting to run back into the fray, I am going to try and rescue our friend and heed the words of Mordenkainen. So I'm going to head towards Esmeralda. That's 25, and then I presume unconscious I would have to drag her at half speed.
Yes.
Or feed her a potion.
I don't know if we've got any more health potions, have we?
I think I've got one basic one, actually. Hang on. I do. Yeah, that's going to be an easier thing to do. I will feed her the last health potion.
Okay. Roll that healing. Oh, you can target it, can't you?
Big 8.
Let me roll that Constitution saving throw. I believe Ez has gone down twice in this long rest. So that is DC 14 Constitution saving throw for Ez. Ez. Definitely a bit exhausted.
Oh dear.
And I would kind of call. I say call. I'm like right over her face, and I'm like, Ez, get up, quick! We're getting back inside.
And you see her eyes just struggle to focus on you for a second before she looks over and sees this light show. And the shadow demons that seem to have noticed you both but haven't moved closer yet are just sort of turning, and the way they sort of glance to each other, you sort of sense some unspoken communication, and she snaps back to you with a sense of urgency.
I don't like the sound of any of that. Okay, I was going to run away. Instead, I'm going to move here and bonus action shield deploy for +3 AC if Ez gets attacked,
Okay.
and remain there.
Okay, Bartender, listen to you. Mordenkainen, however, you would notice, looks over his shoulder towards you and seems like troubled that you are still there. Barty, you're up.
Yeah, I will go in then with it already in hand. I will use my action to administer the last of my potions of healing on Cora. If I roll this, is it not just going to roll it on myself?
No, if you target her, it should work.
Aha.
Is this a regular? Because we do have one superior, but I don't think we actually have it in any of our inventories.
Oh, we already used it on me.
No, we had two.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did like chug one there and then, but there was another.
Yeah, I don't think any of us actually picked it up.
Big deal.
just left it on the table, like, huh, cool.
We said that we would, but I don't think it actually went in anyone's inventory.
Did I not end up using it in that battle because I got like wiped out straight away by the shadow demon in the corner?
You,
No, that was the one that was in the room. There was two in the room.
Oh.
Yeah, there were 2 potions there.
Oh, okay. There you go, Cora. And
Thanks.
Cora,
I swig some myself and give it a little bit, apparently.
Cora, please make me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. You managed to shake off that heavy lead feeling in your bones.
Is that the first time you've gone down?
No,
second.
second. That's why it was 12, not 10.
Oof.
Yeah, you feel the heavy lead in your bones. You shake it off, you avoid the polonium poisoning, and you get yourself up to your feet. As in the black of your vision, Alexander Litvienko fades from view.
And I'm crouched down. I've got like her head under my hand. Like, you're all right. We've got you. We need to get out of here. Mordenkainen's turned up.
But Halvor,
He's getting Ez. She went down as well.
we can't leave without them.
You gotta be careful. This ain't over. But you gotta be careful.
But at least I can shoot from here.
And I look all the way down here, and I just nod. I know what Cora's like. Cora's gonna do Cora things, so that is my go.
Okay. Top of the round. Cora, it's you.
So
let me just
I'm going to-
take the dead status off you. There we go.
Thanks. So I'm going to step out so I can see the situation.
Get off me!
You like it. And then I'm going to fire on Ludmilla, funnily enough.
I would say, gauging from it, Cora, you would see that from these spells flying around and the magical energies, it is very, very unlikely and difficult that your arrows are going to make it to their mark in here. She's surrounded by a shroud of energy. This being possibly one of the narrative events that I told you is taking something out of play, which is why Mordenkainen has so repeatedly told you to get out of it.
I see. And
rather than you waste your actions for just to go, no, it didn't work.
in that case, I might fire on the shadow demon that's next to her instead.
Sounds like a capital idea.
Yeah, even half dead, she's awesome.
Half dead? 4 out of 108.
95% dead. And then that's probably just about as much as Cora can muster, trying to give a little bit of shadow and shade to Halvor while he's trying to get Ez back, so she's going to stumble back against the wall back to where she was, because that's about all she can cope with right now.
Okay. This demon drifts over he will dash to close the distance. But that is all, once there, he's able to do. Esmeralda. Would you like Esmeralda to withdraw, Halvor?
Stand up.
Yes.
Yes, she will get up using half of her movement. Oh no, she's not 60 foot down. Let me just fix that. Yeah, she's going to use half her movement to get up. And then she's going to take the disengage action. And just stagger back.
3 steps.
Yeah. That is all she can do.
Big oof.
What?
That me and Esmeralda just can't get anywhere.
Yeah. The other one comes drifting over. Its eyes focused on Cora, but as it draws closer and Halvor's planted there, it goes for him. You see Halvor, you definitely recognise that these things, although they're not burning up like the vampire spawn, they seem really bothered by the light of the sudden sword, and it seems to really throw off its attacks as it swings at you. And now it's you, Halvor. Botanilus, you're next.
I am going to take a swing at the one in front of me.
That's a hit.
Good time with the lightning.
It doesn't happen to be undead, does it?
It is not undead.
And then I'll swing at the other one.
Also hits.
And then I will, with rakish audacity, back away, provoking no attacks. Although Esmeralda's still going to get eaten by them. This is very annoying. I will...
Nice.
I'm going to have to stay there.
I like to think you jogged back a bit and then like dance moved forward.
I'm going to go back. Oh, no, not. Yeah, I'm going to have to stay.
Okay. Barthandelus, it's you.
Which one did Cora hit? Was that one?
The one on
One on the left.
Yeah.
I will use my bright lance. Yeah, I know.
Will you though? Yes. And it hits it hard.
So hard. And I just kind of...
You see the shadow of it burn away heavily for a moment before slowly coalescing back around the bright lance. And you get the sense that radiant damage really, really damaged this.
Yeah. Fire off an arc that crackles with lightning as it strikes, and then I am going to duck over to this side. Here.
Okay. Oh, no. Cora, it's you.
So she's going to step out again, and she's pleased to see that they are now stood next to each other because it means she can use Horde Breaker on them. Screw you, Shadow Demons. So firing on the damage one first. Yeah, nice.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Fucking loud.
Tell me how you kill it, Cora.
Yeah! So all that's left is seemingly a little wisp of smoke, so all I can do is aim for what seems like the main body of it, and my arrow just flies all the way through and rather disappointingly just drops to the floor as it disappears into smoke.
Nice. Okay, anything else from you?
Well, yes, because I presume I still get Horde Breaker on it, even though it's disappeared now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fabulous. Some solid damage on the other one as well. So I'm going to join Barty on the other side and see whether or not I can see where that whinny came from. Did we get any impression of the site of the location where it was coming from, that noise?
It sounded like it came from outside. You all would have heard it.
But we didn't get a location, just somewhere outside.
No. Halvor, you would have clocked over. Ludmilla gave a moment's pause and cast her eyes up for a moment before giving a slight smile and returning her focus back to Mordenkainen.
Did Davian not come with Mordenkainen?
No.
Oh.
So now, yeah, I'll just return back to where I was.
Oh, Davian was on the bridge, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Forgot we ended up on the bridge with him. Cool.
The Shadow Demon sort of slinks back from Halvor's light for a moment and then just sees the bloody, hobbling form of Ez and tries to drift through you, Halvor. It is going to attempt to attack Esmeralda if you'd like to make your strike to prevent it. Hits.
I strike!
It does not manage to reach her. You cut it off with Sentinel, and it instead turns and will... No, you killed it. Tell me how you absolutely executed that.
I'm getting better at this. As things kind of sidle around me, they're like, oh, I'm going to get the weak one. A huge backswing comes around, and I backhand it and slash it across the back, snuffing it out.
With its vulnerability, you just turned a 20 into a 39 and just
Nice.
deleted the creature. Yeah. Okay. Esmeralda continues staggering in.
Get off me!
Where do we go? We're just heading down? Is everybody okay?
Just about. I don't know from here. We wait for Halvor. See what he says.
And as if, like magic, Halvor, it's you.
Do we go up to the bedroom or head down?
Wasn't there that trunk up there? That might have something that might help us.
Alright, let's head up. And Halvor flees.
Well, screw you, Halvor. We're giving
Oh.
you covering fire, and look what happens.
I make it to about there with double dash.
Yeah, if you're happy to leave Mordenkainen blasting away at Ludmilla,
I don't think we've got a choice.
yeah. We can say that you are leaving initiative. Let me just...
And Halvor is like, Cora, that other superior potion of healing we got, I think now is the time.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. I'm also going to... Have I got Tylus left?
No.
Ah, damn. I'm also going to get some good berries out, though.
Nice.
I'm gonna stay where I am, DM, because I want to make sure that nobody's coming in through
Okay.
there.
Well, coming up behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we with the Ravenloft?
So, yeah, do I have that potion of superior healing?
Yes. I think I certainly gave it to you.
I think we got the greater healing ones, but I'm not sure we ever got the superior healing one.
Okay, I'll give you one potion of superior healing now.
And I'm going to chug it.
How you feeling, Bartendless? Got any magic left in you?
Nice. Sigh. Very little. I can bless Urbane a few times. Because I have that and I can cast it without spell slots.
Did you
And then-
chug that already? I don't know.
No.
And then a little... I could probably pull off one more spell.
It's in your bag, Cora.
I have a second level spell slot. I also have 5 uses of Fateful Naming, so I can cast Bane or Bless 5 times. I still have a Channel Divinity. And I have 2 Warding Flares. But that's just for me.
Bloody low-level clerics.
I know. I was saying to Harrison, multiclassing for a level 13 campaign was the worst thing ever.
What I was getting at was, do you think it'd be worthwhile moving the Good Breeze to you as well, or having some healing for you, or healing yourself?
Well, I would personally. Oh, maybe it's better we keep the Goodberries to bring anybody back on their feet if they get knocked unconscious. We have no healing potions, right? Oh no, we can't use Goodberries to heal each other when we're unconscious.
No, but I have got a healer's kit still.
That will stabilize us, yeah. How many hit points have you now got, Cora? 28?
Yeah.
Leave them with Cora. Or give them to Ez. I don't think any extra is going to make much of a difference on me.
She's got 1 level 1, 1 level 2, 1 level 3, and 1 level 4 spell slot.
Yeah. I have 12 hit points.
You can't upcast Goodberry, can you?
No, no. We said it needed level 5 to be able to make any more than we already are, I think.
Really fucking good, Perry.
I can level 2 Cure Wounds. I could use my last level 2 spell slot and Cure Wounds, which would be 2d8 plus 2.
Well, Cora can potentially Goodberry herself a couple times if she wanted to. I think if you're gonna heal anyone, that should be what your decision on what you're using it for, or if you want to save it for something else.
I'm thinking save it in the event that I need to bring somebody else back up.
What to do?
Because all we can do right now is sustain people. We can't actually heal them when they're back on their feet, right?
What's Ez's HP?
8.
Ooh.
Even so, I kind of feel like we're gonna have to
let's
leave her there.
Let's do it in character.
I'm gonna head up and slowly and checking for traps. I would like to check that chest.
Yeah, let's look in there. You never know what we might find.
There's a lot of blood everywhere, so I feel like it's not going to be healing, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Could be. It's not blood. It's healing potions. Loads of
Yeah.
a chest of.
I lick the floor.
Cruising. You contract hepatitis.
So you've got a heartstone. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, good point.
Not a liver stone though, which you'd need for your hepatitis.
So, make me an investigation check.
Botandless, come and look at this with me.
No, I'm looking at the stairs.
I'm watching down here, and I also
I'll
have
look with you.
disadvantage. I have disadvantage on ability checks anyway, so probably not even worth it.
You want me to make an investigation check?
I think we should both make one.
Yeah. I'm presuming, DM, me having disadvantage on ability checks, I shouldn't aid people?
I'm sure it's in the wording of it that you can't grant help if you'd have disadvantage anyway, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It makes sense, I'm not sure, but it would make sense.
Yeah.
We are bad at looking.
Ooh, okay.
You are really bad looking.
Looking over.
Wow.
Looking
Rude.
over. He's joking. Alex spent ages trying to find a nice photo of you to show us, so we know how you look. You both are in satisfied agreement from your thorough investigation of this check that you've not seen any sort of latches or wards, nothing on the ground around it, even though there's a couple of scorch marks on the floor. It all seems above board.
I'll creep upwards on the wall and I will cast Mage Hand and float it over. Are there any locks on it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So if you can unlock it, I can open it.
You see there is a large iron lock that has enough on like the lock panel above the keyhole that you see there is an intricate engraving of an eye above it.
I'm gonna crawl around on the wall, and teleport to Basophiles because it's popped me outside of the thingy. Hello, hello. I'm gonna move around here, and I'm going to cast guidance on Cora to pick the lock. You get a D4 to one ability check.
Awesome.
And I point to that ladder and go, "Don't go up there."
Do you say it's +4 or plus 1d4?
D4.
Plus one D4.
Oh, Jesus. Well, not too bad.
You feel the click of the lock, Cora.
I will step away from the chest and draw my mage hand towards the lid of it. And I will step back even further, and then I will lift the lid with mage hand.
Ez, move out the way!
What? Is
Immediately hit by the
Yoda in there? Is Yoda in there? Arrgh. Feisty crap you
Poison
are.
it is.
You're opening it?
Yeah.
You
With
fling
Ez
it.
moves out the way.
When Ez backs up over
Yeah,
here.
yeah. You fling the lid open and nothing happens.
Crawling claws everywhere. No!
Do you still have Angelo? Can he go and
He
have a
got
look?
killed. He got murdered
Ah.
by the miller.
You did.
Do I still have Norris? I think I do, don't I?
Was he
I don't
out?
remember him ever getting killed.
Well, I think for most of Ravenloft, he's just not been out, and that's why he hasn't been killed.
I will get Norris out to go and look in the crate then.
You're all backed up and sending a lone owl across the room just to peek its head in. Norris fluts over.
I close my eyes and look through his eyes.
Yeah, he perches on the edge and peers in, and in your eyes you just see a single faded dark purple cushion, on the middle of which is set a tarnished somewhat, but still very clearly gold and jewel encrusted crown, which
With diamonds?
you see on the front, engraved.
Diamonds.
It's not diamonds.
3,000
Engraved
PHPs
is
worth.
a engraved on is a Visa von Zarevich crest. Yeah, 2,499 gold's worth of rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and a 1 gold diamond.
Nice.
Gates.
Guys, this crown is either an incredibly powerful magical item or it's super cursed.
Shall I get Norris to pick it up? Or get the mage hand too?
Maybe Norris can wear it.
I will mage hand it up and bring it closer towards us.
Okay.
I would like Norris to go back away so he doesn't get killed.
Kind of like mage hand, just turning it over. Can we hear the fighting outside between Ludmilla and...
Yes.
Okay.
Let us just say there's the ongoing sound of fucking cool wizard shit. Yeah, absolutely. He's not motorboat in
Interesting
that.
wizard
Jesus.
shit.
Wizard shit, sponsored by Looney Tunes.
For the occasional "Aruga."
As one of them gets thrown off.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn it over. Is there any inscriptions or anything on it?
Other than the Von Zarevich emblem, no.
Okay.
Do we know anything about a crown? Has a crown ever been mentioned in any of his writings?
I
Don't believe so.
think so. Didn't
Um,
even know they had a crown.
you would recall that Strahd was the son of a king. and he waged war in his father's name.
I don't remember him being.
So you know that there is. You've heard of King Barov and Queen Ravenovna.
This is clearly something very important to him. Maybe this is the way to make him stand and fight instead of running away like a pussy all the time.
I don't think he's necessarily running because he's scared.
I know why he's running.
And I don't think something like this would necessarily bait him out. More likely just kill us and take it off us.
Sun Sword? If we destroy it, he can't take it back.
I can try.
And I looked to Halvor. Do you have your blade out?
Mm-hmm.
Can we detect magic on it?
I can
that
detect 10 minutes and we've all seem to be of the...
I still have it as an action. It's an innate spellcasting.
Is this where you want to go for it?
Well, I mean, I'm going to be
Or-
dead soon, so I'm
Or should we store it? I mean, I could bag of holding it, and then when we've got a few things together, we could then see which one's a magic and not. Do it once.
It's going to be magic, isn't it? It's just what type of magic and whether or not we can tell how.
I think we get this. I think we then go back down to Rahadin's secret area. Have a look in there, and then we can have a little walk around. There's got to be some magic shit down there that we've not really looked over.
Well, somewhere in this tower, one of the doors is off to the armory, supposedly.
Yeah, I think save the detect magic for now, and I'll just bag of holding it.
Not that I think we need magic weapons, but didn't the Ghost Man say that would be where... Did he say diamonds, or was he talking about something else?
Yeah, diamonds he thinks would either be in the treasury, not the armory.
Oh, treasury.
They'd be in the treasury, or in... I feel like he said Strahd's bedroom, which is where Vanya was. Oh, what is that? An actual noise, DM?
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
You heard that sound come from above you through the hatch in the ceiling.
We should move. And I'm going to take this and bag of holding it. Let's not tarry. It's going to take us long enough to get down there. And I look between me and Ez.
Hey, airspeed's not halved yet. Oh yeah, why didn't you have your Oh, you have it on your character sheet, but not the your exhaustion 2, aren't you?
I am.
And we head down, I suppose.
Okay.
I'm going to try and keep up with everybody by just slowly crawling down the walls as they're walking round.
Does Ez have any spell slots left?
Ez has remaining 2 level 2 spell slots, 3 level 3 spell slots, and 1 level 4 spell slot.
What?
Get your spell slots out, girl.
Get your spell slots for the lads.
Good.
And Cora.
You're one at lads now. Don't worry about it.
Well, she gets a spell slot
hello.
out now.
Hello again.
Stop going through the wall. It's very annoying, Matt.
Hello. Nice to see you here.
Oh yeah, while I'm walking past Ez, I give her a handful of good berries. Let's say I give her 5.
I will allocate Ez 5 HP. Da, 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 da.
And yeah, I'm gonna take the other 5.
And he's heading all the way down?
I think until the first door we see.
Yeah, we'll head to Rahadin's after. No
Also,
point in
I'm
down there
stuck
coming
outside the map for some reason.
back. Hello.
I'm stuck not on the right side of the stairs.
I'm falling.
I'm
What a
flying.
weird place to put a wall, DM.
Where?
On the side of the stairs where there's no balcony.
Well, yeah, there was no wall. We're happy for my poor panther to fall off. No wall then.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Hey,
Spider.
I did this a long time ago.
Just trying to get around these walls.
It's like Chips Buddy Challenge.
Oh god, it's that music again where I keep thinking the dog's crying. Oh, I'm the other one on here? Or is everybody else on
Nope.
here?
We're on the other side.
No, I can't see anybody.
Oh, good for you. Well, we're going down anyway.
Oh, I can hear the heart beating. DM's not removed it.
This is an invisible heart. Oh, there's 2 cores.
Ugh.
That's so cool. I can move both of them. Two cores, no halvos.
Ugh.
Nice.
The worst.
I'd
the
watch that
worst
video.
video.
Oh, 2 S's.
And I'm
So
kind of
are we
on the
going to-
wall. It's scuttling down the stairs.
Are we going to this door close to me, or are we going to the one on the other side of the map?
This one, the one on the other side of the map, goes to the elevator area, doesn't it?
I don't know if we know, do we?
Check your map.
Oh, I stopped making that ages ago. The layout of this isn't as complicated as I thought it was going to be. I think there's just a lot of rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we're going in, we're going in.
Why is the game paused for me and not for you?
Because I'm special.
Could you pause and unpause the game?
Because we're playing it on difficult mode where you don't get to play.
That would be difficult mode. Jesus Christ. Just be dead.
I know you're feeling a bit better now, but I should still probably go first.
You open the
Yeah,
door.
that's not chorus style.
You open the door, and you see it opens up onto battlements, which just stretch off to until they disappear into like the gloom of the mists and the downpouring rain and the edge of the map. Yeah.
Nope, it's not that way.
What a weird layout of the map.
I would give to you, Halvor, that when you do step outside, this portion of tower looks to be made of metal, not stone. There are no features to it. There are no features, no windows, no anything, just solid metal. Still in the shape and still the crenelated tops and everything.
Does it look like this wall goes down into the floor below or continues up some way?
You can see the top of it. You can see the roof with those crenellations. It's just a segment of the wall here. This part of the building seems to be made of metal.
Does that metal seem to continue around the corner?
Head out and see. Yes. So this here is back to being stone, but this portion is metal.
And this is the rooftop that we can see, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Should we head down and try and enter it from below?
Hey,
Makes sense.
I mean, Barty could just spider climb down there.
Well, he probably is, technically.
I'm underneath this.
Hold on, just in case. Sorry, just from what someone you've just said, I just want to clarify. Stepping outside, that portion of building I said is metal. You are stood partially up it. It raises up above you, so it goes a floor higher, but then it stops. So looking up, you can see the crenellated roof of that tower. So it's not that the top of it is below you. You are on the same floor as it, and the roof of it is one floor
Oh,
up.
so
ground floor.
presumably through here and round, or out here and round.
Or a secret entrance.
Was there anything underneath that we hadn't explored? You know, the entrance from
I cannot
the
remember.
basement?
Let's
Do you
just
want to
go
go?
down for a minute. Yeah.
Don't you think we should try this door?
Well, should we see if there's a door down here? Because I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I remember we went in this one, didn't we?
Oh, no, we've not been in here. I
Yes,
think you
we
guys
have.
opened it. You opened it, but we've not been through here.
Yeah.
Oh, is there exactly the same one below? With whether there was some shadow demons and they ended up attacking Halvor. You remember? Oh, there was a shadow demon that was next to you, Barty, and there was
you mean the
some-
skeletons? No, it's different layout.
It was
Exactly
very
the
similar.
same.
It didn't have all these statues, though, did it?
It did,
No,
No, it
didn't
didn't.
it?
no,
No,
but it's
it
just
looked like-
alcoves. It was your guard's
Yeah.
room, Matt.
It looked like prison cells, but wasn't.
No, I think we did see a room with statues
You
like this.
you
eh?
opened the door
You've
to
opened the
this,
door.
but then you
Yeah.
left.
Ah,
This is a room where I said how there's dark alcoves with the ceilings falling and leaving rubble across the floor. The beams of Ravenloft's roof are exposed above. Lightning sporadically illuminates the hall, lighting the faces of life-sized humans stood in the alcoves. Each visage is frozen in terror.
Have we been in this one?
So this room, you can see straight to the sky outside. It's like raining in.
Here, you can look up and see outside, yeah.
Okay.
Have we been to that door?
no idea.
Nothing bad can happen where all them statues are.
Should we try in case it leads around?
Yeah. I'm gonna stand here looking around.
Oh.
Oh, fancy room.
Halvor.
Oh no.
A blazing hearthfire fills this room with rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with ancient books and tomes. You don't know those details yet. All is in order here. Large overstuffed divans and couches are arranged around the room. Above the fire is a large, carefully rendered portrait of Irina.
Or Tatiana?
Or Minerva?
Marina.
Potato, patatiato.
Patatiatovich.
It's a lounge. There's 3 more doors, but who knows what any of them could be.
Guess there's one way to find out. Looking around, is there anything that looks like it might be of interest or help to us in a quick glance?
Like this book on this table.
Yeah, maybe like something like that. How to Kill Strahd in 3 easy steps.
Why is he reading it himself? Angsty boy. Let me have a look here. Other than the bookshelves around the room are heaving and overstocked, but also in an undeniably pristine condition and immaculately maintained. The candelabras in here as well also look to be extremely fancy. And a number of very, very fine, high quality swords are like mounted on the walls. Each one looking to be like a real piece of master craftsmanship.
This looks like the perfect room for a rest.
with 5 doors.
So many doors. And a chimney.
Speaking of which, perhaps we should, maybe our goal should be to go down to the ground floor to the chapel, since the ghost man said that perhaps we'd be able to seek refuge there.
And I kind of nod idly, and I'm kind of distracted by the image of Irina for a moment, having not seen her face since she died under
3
our
years ago.
charge. So long ago.
You have seen her face.
Irina's when?
When Strahd was talking to
Silka.
Marina in the vision, where Marina was well up for it.
Oh yeah. Then I'm not as bothered. Is this book on this table anything, or is it just idle dressing?
It's just idle dressing.
Okay.
What do you think? Continue to explore or head to somewhere that might grant us some refuge, even if only for a short time?
I think we keep pushing forward. But which forward? We need to get round to that metal room. It's clearly something important.
I think perhaps the entrance is concealed.
What is with that attitude? Jeez.
Let's just keep.
Well, there's only one way to see a concealed entrance, and that's to look for it.
Let's do it then.
That means going back the way we came.
Not necessarily. Maybe we could find a new way in.
Well, that wouldn't be very concealed, would it?
Dunno. I'm looking for it.
I throw myself into the fire.
See as you open the door, dust assaults your lungs and an overwhelming sweet yet pungent smell of decay hits you. In the centre of this room stands a long oak table. A blanket of dust covers the tabletop and other fine china and silverware. In the centre of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily to one side. The once white frosting now having turned green with age. Cobwebs hang like dusty lakes down every side of the cake.
Do you dare me to eat it?
No, this is like the reverse of that rotten food, you know? It's actually fine.
What's going on down there?
Window?
Yeah.
Where does it look out to?
It looks out to rainy parapet. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. You stand on something, Bartandalis, and as you look down, you see an old, weathered toy figure, clearly of a groom who has fallen from the cake.
Is there a bride?
I will crouch down and... Does this groom look like the visage of anybody?
Yes.
Sergey!
Vasily.
Ah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sergey.
I'll pop it in my bag of holding.
Oh, yes, sorry. And standing idly in the southwest corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs.
Ah.
I'll add that to the list of things we definitely shouldn't touch.
Such as this groom that I've just decided to pick up and put in my thing.
There is also a lute resting on the end of the table.
Oh, well, that we should definitely take. +1 loot.
You're looting again, Halvor.
What do you think? Continue to the east to see if it loops around?
I think so.
I nod. Is there a bride? Is there a bride on the cake?
There is not.
Get out of the way, Halvor. Let me at it with my thieves' tools.
This is a large iron door of delicately engraved steel. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface, but unhelpfully, it doesn't say what those details are. The door seems to shine with a light of its own, untouched by time.
So something good behind there, then. Do my thieves' tools do anything?
They just let you add your proficiency.
She's made a roll.
Oh, I see. The lock snaps.
What was out here, by the way, Dim?
Just the parapets you were out on earlier.
Okay.
Flanking the doors are two alcoves in shadow. A dark, whoa, before we get in there. I'll give you a chance as you're peeking through. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands shadowy in each alcove.
Oh.
Does the sun sword not go, hello?
It does, and they still appear shadowy, though they do not withdraw or move.
Shall I fire an arrow at it? I say to the boys.
Stuff if we don't need to.
What
I
do you
think if we walk in there, we're gonna wake it.
Quite possible.
Do you think we should try and sneak past?
We could be a bit stealthy.
I don't like my chances.
Oh yeah, you're not very stealthy right now.
I'm not very stealthy anyway, I always have disadvantage on stealth. Because of my armor.
What do you think? Should we try and continue?
We can't not. This place looks so inviting.
What's it going to be, folks?
I will try and be light on my feet and step forwards.
Make me a stealth check, please. You notice as you step in, the two shadowy figures are slightly shifting and moving in unusual ways. Given the light of your sun sword and your stealth, I will give to you that you notice that these are each a cloak, up supported in a humanoid shape, but the insides of which seem to just be twisting and shifting with thousands and thousands of large rats. They do not seem to have reacted to your presence, Halvor. Light on your feet as you are.
Why don't you just go across, seeing as you're so light on your feet, and open the door and see what's on the other side?
It opens to a staircase, a stone staircase.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I whisper. Oh, well, I presume Cora can probably see ahead. It's a spiral staircase, up and down.
Up and down, down.
We've got to go, right? This door looks so good. Like, there's got to be something good behind it, surely.
I'm not sure that this leads that way.
Barty, what do you think?
Anyways, better than no way.
I am gonna start trying to move back through the way we came.
Make me a stealth check.
So we decided we're not going to be going that way?
You are able to carefully pad past.
I get the impression that this fancy door leads to this room and isn't something of it. Like the way that corridor sits with alcoves either side and figures each side, they look like they would be standing next to this fancy door as you come into the dining room. I think that the door that leads out into the spiral staircase is just another way into this area.
Then this door? Does this door look equally fancy?
It's a fine dark wood door.
Well, at that I say, oh,
Sorry, Batters in case you approached the cake from the other side before.
oh, okay. And then I will say, and yet this door doesn't seem to be quite as fancy. You would expect them all to be as equally as impressive as that one, if it was this that was the important room.
Perhaps a servant's entrance.
Hey, Ez, what do you think?
It took a while, but I killed him.
Oh, thanks. Do you want to kill some rats while you're here? Ooh.
Red satin curtains hang in archways at both ends of this dark room. Between them, in the centre of the chamber, stands a large ornate iron tub with clawed feet. Even from here, you can see Halvor and Cora. The tub is full of blood.
Of course.
Oh,
Is Thingy's room not around here?
Oh,
Strahd's?
Whose
where have I
room?
gone?
Strahd's room that Vanya was in?
I seem to have fallen through a wall.
These are the curtains I was telling you about. So right there, that is a floor to ceiling heavy red curtain.
I see.
So is Vanya in that room over there then?
You don't know.
I'm going to creep across.
Well,
What a meta question.
Well, no, I can see over here, and I've looked in this room before.
Yes, that furniture is familiar to you.
Okay.
But presumably we don't see anyone in there now.
Oh my god, I'm triggering everything here.
So what are we doing? Because different people are doing different things, and we're all skirting around the room. Halvor and Bart have approached over to the bathtub.
I would say I'm probably more heading into the center of the room and peeking into the bedroom to see what's in there.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you see the bathtub is full of blood. Looking over the room through the doorway, sweet smells waft from this delicately lit room. Golden tassels hanging down from the ceiling. A large bed canopied by silk curtains. with a large Z carved into the great headboard with skill. You see a dainty slipper on the floor and a feminine leg hanging from the bed.
She's just been asleep this whole bloody time, hasn't she?
It's been about 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's going to be the blood in the bath, isn't it? It's going to be hers.
I will. So is this the Z, the headboard? This one over here?
Yes.
Who the fuck has a bed in the middle of the room? What
Someone
kind of
who can afford a big fancy four-poster.
That's just like a psychopath.
Can we hear any snoring or see any movements at all of the leg/body?
Make me a perception check.
I think that maybe we should, at the same time, check behind each of these curtains and make sure that we're alone in here.
Well, I may have just looked behind one of them accidentally, and there didn't seem to be anyone in the bed where I saw.
I think we should coordinate.
I'm going to approach Halvor and say, look, just to let you know, the bed leg, it's Vanya.
You're sure?
Yeah,
I'd know that leg anywhere.
Used my gift and got her true name. It's her.
Well, at least this looks like a relatively safe location, as far as Ravenloft goes.
Yep, the bath full of blood.
Well, what do you expect from a vampire lord? Still, Cora, why don't you go to the other curtain, and on 3 we'll go behind.
Well, did her perception check say... I know I kind of jumped in there to say something, DM. Did the perception check see whether she was breathing or moving or anything?
You did see a slight stirring of dark hair.
Rats.
Okay. And then I hold my fingers up in a 3-2-1 motion so that it can't be heard, and I will push through the curtain.
Ah! 2 Strahds.
A Strahd on either side. You enter. The walls here are lined with iron hooks upon which hang black capes and formal wear. 2 arched windows in the south wall are covered by heavy curtains.
Well, at least he can't see us through the windows.
This is probably the safest place we've been.
It's a cloakroom.
The bathtub full of blood. Are there footprints of blood around it or anything like that? Any splashes that look like a scene of a struggle?
Maybe an investigation check.
Oh, that was so nearly 20.
Even with disadvantage, Bartanless is probably as good or better at that than us.
The floor is bare, undisturbed, no bloody footprints, nothing leading to or from. And the surface itself is it's so still that it almost looks solid.
Is it clotted?
Does not appear to have been clotted.
Oh dear.
I approach the bed.
Be careful, Halvor. This is definitely going to be a trap of some sort.
You see, as you approach the bed, sort of face down, this big mat of black tousled hair. She stirs, and Vanya just sort of turns up from the covers and faces you, wearing some sort of white nightshirt. Her eyes a little glazed and a bit of like a almost slightly drunk, tipsy smile on her face as she sees you and says, "Oh, you've come."
Any marks
Hello.
on her neck?
Are you going over and making a medicine check?
I mean, it's
She's a lot of dark hair spilling down from her head.
Yeah. Halvor.
A medicine check? To see whether
To look for a
holes in the
effective
neck?
hickey.
Depends how recent we're talking.
More to the point,
No, she doesn't react to it, which I think is the primary directive in this scenario.
Before all this bullshit happens, Halvor says, Vanya, are you okay?
Of course, yes. I've been waiting for you.
How are you? Have you been mistreated? Are you hurt?
No, our gracious Lord would never hurt me. He has bid me only to wait here for you. He has assured me you would come for me.
He wasn't wrong.
Sooner or later. And she's just seeming to be completely unconcerned, just stretches and gives a big, satisfied stretch and yawn.
I will reach to brush the hair away from her neck so I can check if I can see any visible bite marks.
You see none?
She didn't react to the sun sword, didn't you say?
True, but they need to be bitten 3 times or something.
No. I think it was
No?
just saying Strahd was going to bite Irina 3 times, but I don't think it necessarily takes 3 though, does it?
It does not take 3.
Well, either way, I feel like a visible check is useful.
Yeah. You see no bites on the neck.
Whose is the blood, Vanya? And I look over my shoulder to the bathtub.
It's been there as long as I've been here. I did ask, but he told me I didn't have to worry about it, so why would I worry about it?
Why indeed?
I would say you've been around enough people and you've experienced it yourself.
She's charmed.
But unless she is charmed.
Oh yeah, 100%, yeah.
I punch her in the face. What's through that door to the east, Vanya?
That's the study.
I am, as I'm stepping in here, seeing the curvature of the rooms, I am going to look around for some secrety passages.
Okay, investigation check.
I'm going to walk around the curves of the 4, like here, 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 and here.
I go to the desk, which looks like a point of interest. Ah, yes, the old disadvantageous 30.
So I'm going to just spend a little time walking around, checking these walls, running my hands along the curvature, pushing things. Like when I come past stuff like this, having a little look around the hat rack and the like.
Okay. You go through these, you get absolutely nothing on any before. However, as you're moving around, sort of keeping your eyes on the wall, as you're heading from one to the other, here, with that 30, I'll give to you that you notice a seam in the wall here separate to the curvature.
And I kind of stop, kind of like tracing out the crack in the wall. I say, Vanya, did Strahd ever go through this room here?
Oh, you've pointed to where the seam is.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a wall. Why would he? There are doors everywhere. I don't understand.
That's fine. And I'm gonna kind of like lean on it in different places. Test the bricks and stuff if there's anything around here. There's nothing like on this wall that's in relation to anything else, like paintings or anything like that.
No, just plain.
I look to Halvor. Might be another crowbar job. There's a seam along here. And I'm gonna, well, let others do their thing for a minute.
Halvor was having a little look at whatever this thing on the table was.
nothing of import, just notes, what looks to be a quill, and in fact, there are several. It's a writing desk. The only thing on there is several sort of torn neatly in half letters, each of which, when you initially read them, seems to be an earlier draft of the letter that Strahd wrote to you, promising to destroy you all after Irina's death.
Spent a lot of time stewing then. Okay, I will go ahead and see if I can heave the secret door open or something along those lines. Do we have a crowbar between us?
We did, because we used it to open the door where we got fireballed.
Oh. Well, I will try and open this seam.
I think I've had a crowbar the entire time.
Is
What else?
Cora going to assist him?
I think I might.
And I'm going to touch him and cast guidance as well, so he gets a +4. Plus D4, sorry.
I'll make a roll for that.
Oh.
Did that sound really happen? Ooh.
Yeah, there is a-
Oh, what's that noise? Was that just the door opening?
Yeah.
Bartandalus,
Yeah.
you hear footsteps beyond this door, somewhat hurried.
Here, this door, or from...
No, from the doors to the east.
And there's someone coming. And I point over to the door.
I would immediately start making a beeline for the door.
I will start making a beeline for this door over here.
Everyone roll initiative for me. S would have been in the room. Just create a combat.
No count.
Cora, you are first off your feet.
Do we go in here or back the way we came?
Hold the ground.
What'd you say? Okay, I take Halvor's lead, draw my bow, and ready an attack should anything of concern come through the door.
What would concern you?
Anything which is making to do any of us harm. I'm not
Okay.
going to say that we're necessarily going to attack it if it's just unknown.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's fair to say if I am concerned.
Erwin Martikov opens the door, offering you a packet of cigarettes. They'll do us harm!
Concerning.
This
Yeah.
is odd! Ah!
Okay. Vanya sits, smiling, a bit bemused on the bed. Ez is going to stagger over and put herself next to Vanya and is going to prepare a firebolt if something that causes her umbrage and disconsternation comes into the door.
I'm just going to have to restart because I don't see Esmeralda's token.
Okay. Halvor, what do?
Game paused. I will move up here, and I will take the dodge action. I will raise my shield up and brace my feet, ready for whatever's on the other side.
Did you move towards the door?
I did.
Okay, your token is still in the same place. Brilliant.
Then I will F5.
I probably moved it just as you were loading in.
Yeah.
You idiot.
There we go, that's more like it. Was the Strahd token always in this room?
I think I will actually end it right by the door. Might as well.
Are these doors OP in it or OP out it?
Sliding.
They are OP both waysy. They are like the audience sort of doors. Okay, that's in Halvor. Bartandalus, it's you.
I am going to 1, 2, 3. I want to be like kind of here, but peeping behind the door.
Okay.
And then I am going to hold, the most powerful of all the spells.
The very bright lance.
The very brightest of lances. If Halvor attacks at something, I am too going to attack that thing.
Okay.
Wow, double down on Halvor, making the right choice.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't even hold an attack, so good luck.
this is true. He did not.
The door flings open. And a number of whites.
Concern.
A number of whites, all wielding bows, trained ready, move to open fire. However, first, Cora, you can make an action. Halvor, you can make one of your attacks. Bartandalis, you can make your bright lance. Ez will cast her firebolt. Do those things now before they act. They are all wielding, drawn, ready with bows.
I missed. Shock and awe.
Okay, so yeah, there's just an immediate opening salvo. And then first of these creatures will fire, all wielding their bows. First one's going to fire at Ez. Just fires into the room.
If I'm in combat with it,
Yeah.
would it have disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Mrs. Ez. Next one. We'll do the same. Misses. And then the last one will fire at Ez. Just
Fucking hell, I really hate Esmeralda.
just plonked in the middle of a room. All miss. Top of the round. Cora, to you.
Well, aren't they shit? I'm not gonna miss. Screw you, whites.
Please be a 1.
That's pretty racist.
And I'm gonna Horde Breaker on the one that's in front of Halvor.
The one there looks like it's in a bad way.
Fabulous. And I'm gonna say, Ez! You need to take cover!
Okay.
And
Vanya.
I am going to... Can I move here and crouch down behind the
You
bed
absolutely can.
post? That's what I'm doing.
Vanya is going to sit there and give a bit of a chuckle and a small clap. Ez is going to grab Vanya and body her down behind the headboard herself. She is then going to throw a firebolt before also getting down behind the headboard.
Fireball.
Poof.
Oh!
Takes its head off. Just an explosion of flame. Poof. And then she half crouches, half just drops to her knees. Halvor, to you.
With that one gone, I feel more free to, be able to shift around in my space and make a precise stab at the white in front of me. I might as well go with a shove first, actually. I'll try and shield bash the bastard.
No!
It's okay, you can shoot the other one.
That's true. I can just about see.
Is he bashed?
He is bashed.
Nice. As he falls, I come in with
the Bash Street Kids.
I come in with a downward stab with the Sunblade. Advantageously.
Hits.
And because the other one isn't threatening my space anymore, I can do the big boy damage. I assume these are undead, and therefore take extra damage.
They are undead.
Let me recall how much extra it is. I think 1d8? Yes.
So many ones.
Thanks. And I'll go in with a sweeping second attack. Oh, did I pop him?
Yep.
Nice. And with him crumbling in front of me, I will step forwards to greet the other one.
And the second you do,
Oh,
on the walls mounted with a rattle,
oh
the swords all spring to life.
Come back and close the door!
Canoes! Come back and close the door!
Anything else from you, Halvor?
Oh.
Quickly now.
Is a man able to shut a door without using an action, etc.?
Reaction.
Yep.
Although it could just open the door again, so I stay there.
Oh, hold the door handle. Hold
Okay.
door. Halvor.
The first sword jumps from its bracket, flies across the room, and strikes out at you. With gaining speed as it flies, it comes at you with this huge velocity, but you just manage to twist away and it clashes off the wall for a moment. Bartender, listen to you.
I am going to cast Bless using Onomancy, calling upon Halvor's name. So I will bless Halvor, Esmeralda, and Cora. Target over. What the fuck? Shut the fuck up. Bless. Oh, don't use consume the spell slot. There we go. Other form. What's the fucking D4 for? Weird.
That's
Right.
what blessed us.
Yeah, but that's when you're using it. For some reason, it was prompting me for it. Okay, you're all blessed. Esmeralda doesn't have the icon though, for some reason.
Yeah, we triggered it manually.
Oh, she does have it.
I just put it on manual.
Ah, okay, go. Okay, yeah, that is my go for now.
Okay. The other sword comes flying. Are you going to try and swing an attack of opportunity with this flying sword, Halvor, as it goes to pass you?
I mean, if it goes to pass me, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Misses.
Oh no,
Right.
Halvor, you had one job. Oh, fuck you.
50
That's
foot,
bullshit.
50 foot flying speed, and it comes shooting out towards you.
I will use a warding flare.
Okay, right, but it's just well, well, look at that. So Warden Flare, it attacked advantageously, so it would have rolled 2 dice anyway. So we will take the 1 on that. It swings out and smashes into the door, but it is still hovering. It is still hovering very much all up in your grill. The other one shoots past.
Fuck me. Fuck off.
That is as far as that one can go. The white is going to step around, using Halvor's own tricks against him. And he's going to close the door.
Oh, little fucker.
What a twat.
He can do that as a free action. It's then going to rush around the bed and swing at you, Cora. Dropping the yep. That's exactly 35. Dropping the bow as it goes, it is going to swing, so it now has no longbow. Unless it spends time picking it up, and it's going to attack. Oh, that was very nearly a 20 for me. And it'll make a second swing. That's all it can do. Cora, it's you, top of round.
I mean, I'm going to attack the thing that's attacking me.
Nice.
And I'm gonna stand my ground and say, Ez, keep back!
Okay. Initiative count 20. You all hear? A number of doors slam and locks click. Vonya just turns to you, Cora, and taps you. She's like, have you tried any of the food from the kitchen? There is so many lovely things that Cyrus can make. He used to make these delicious pastries and just waffling. Just so unconcerned at like the undead figure hanging down in front of you.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Okay. Esmeralda, seeing the state of Cora, and Vonya, clearly in her nightdress, a non-combatant, is going to stagger around and is going to attack. Exhaustion 1 is disadvantage on attack. No, it's just checked, isn't it? Yeah. She is going to make her attacks. First one hits. Second one hits. Third one hits. Wrecked just goes over, unleashes her combo, axe, rapier, axe across it, and then just gives it a boot to the chest as she almost collapses to the floor herself. She takes it almost in half, kicks it backwards to the floor, clearly dead, as she falls back onto her arse and has to just drag herself back to her feet for a second. Ez is in a bad way, but is giving it some fucking beans. What do I do? You okay? Halvor, it's you. The sword swinging around menacingly.
I'm going to take a swing at that sword. That should not have been advantageous, my bad. What was the other roll? 3 plus 4 plus 10. That'd have been a 14.
Then it parries your blow away. The clash of steel on steel. I imagine, unsatisfied with that answer, Halvor gets the abacus and starts doing the exact maths.
Yes, because it's much more than that. Hang on, so in my modifiers I've got 10, plus 4 from the 14, and the roll was 3, so it'd be 17.
Then it just hits.
Nice. Ooh, clang. Okay, and with that I'm going to barge my way through the door. Oh god, it's locked. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep attacking it then.
Okay.
And I yell out to my companions, it's locked!
The sword is cleft in twain and falls to the floor. Anything else from you?
Frantically, I'm looking around, whipping around in case any of the other doors have potential, but for now I stay there.
That sword is kill. Barty, it's you.
Oh shit, I was expecting that one. Okay, I am going to. I'm going to attack this one, I guess.
Okay. With what, a melee lance?
I will go with a melee lance. Yeah.
You're attacking something. I'm not sure I've ever remembered this happening before.
I mean, it's still a spell.
Yeah.
Hit. Oof. Yeah, the lightning just dances up it, and you see it just quiver for a moment and almost drop out the air slightly for a moment before, cartoon style, regaining its floating before it hits the floor.
And I will say, "Be careful! They're fast!" So shut that door.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. The door having now shut, it will change target. This one, zooming past Vanya, who is just sat there, is going to swing at Cora. Comes in
The
at
human shield.
comes in at speed and hits.
Oh no.
Oof. The other one does the same.
Don't believe it.
Nat 20. As you're fending that one off and you feel a saw go into your shoulder, you just hear this rapid half-moment slice as behind you, the sword coming at speed, cuts through the poster of the bed and goes deep into the back of your shoulder for critical damage, Cora. You cling on. Somehow not going down, but you are in a bad way. Top of the round, Cora. What are you going to do? They're either side of you.
I'm going to attack this one.
Oof. Crit for crit.
Yeah. Crit for crit, my friend. Ah.
Yeah. However, it's enough.
Hey! And then I'm going to go for the other little sod.
Is the one that I attacked just gone down? Was that the
Yeah, yeah.
one? Okay.
Hit. Okay. Anything else from you?
I'm thinking, do I hide? But if I hide, then it's just going to go for Ez, and Ez is going to be dead.
How do you expect to hide from it when it is right in your face?
Well, I can hide in plain sight.
Oh
I
yeah,
can
of course, yeah.
But no, I'm
What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna stick it out.
Okay.
You say that, these things might not see, so it might be able to see when you're invisible.
True. I'm just gonna have to hope that Ez takes it out. I'm standing my ground, hopefully distracting it so Ez can take a good swing at it.
Okay. Vanya's like, Cora, you're bleeding. Are you okay? Did you go into the bath?
Snap out of it!
Ez is going to try and 1, 2, 3. It's a real mess. Like, she goes up a rapier first and she misses and almost skewers it under the crossguard, and when she tries to withdraw, she basically flicks the sword against the wall by accident clumsily, and it just cracks against the stonework and falls down to the floor.
She killed it dead?
She killed it dead.
Nice. Was she using her extra D4 on those attacks?
Didn't even need to, mate. Didn't even need to, just destroyed it. Just absolutely
Wrecked.
bodied it.
Are we still in combat?
We are not.
The instant I
combat.
feel the threats are gone, I turn to Vanya and slap her around the face.
You're gonna
Well, I don't know we're out of combat, so I'm going to try and boot down the door on my next go.
yeah, you could make some attacks on the door. You would definitely be able to with your mighty. Make me 2 athletics checks, Halvor. Are you busting a rage to get into your friends?
No.
No.
How often do we get to use the enchantment breaker?
Like one time.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll not
it's
use it on
also
Vanya then.
the problem is it to trigger it,
Oh, yeah,
you have
someone
to
have to
be
attack you.
targeted by a spell. Actually, there's a couple of ways. Hang on. Whenever you are affected by a spell that restores hit points, you can use your reaction to reattempt a saving throw. And then the other thing is Shatter Enchantment. When you are targeted by an enemy enchantment spell, you can use your reaction to weaken the arcane chains on you and other allies. So, the person wearing it either needs to be subject to a charm or
next to
healed.
them.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
and it's only that she would get a roll to save on it, which I don't imagine she's going to do on Strahd's charm.
I mean, I kind of feel like we should just leave her here and leave her charmed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sod it. I've got one set of good berries left. Has anyone got a problem with me consuming them? Because
Yeah, you go
I'm
for it.
dying. Cool. Nom 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 nom.
Good to see you're alright. I look over at Halvor.
I'm fine. What happened in here? The doors locked themselves.
It would seem to be something to do with the other door. The other door's closed now.
Well, perhaps the fact that these rooms have protection is a sign that he wants to keep us out of them.
So we keep going.
I pointed that gap again, like, let's get that back open.
Do we do anything about the fact that there's probably going to be enemies coming as soon as we do?
Fight them.
Or just keep going?
You don't
I
think we
mean-
should look in the secret room from Strahd's chamber?
No, I mean keep going into the room rather than fighting them.
I'm not sure I'd want to get trapped there.
Halvor could hold the door closed if they come back.
Potentially. I mean, the one place we have an idea that might be Strahd frees the chapel, so it's worth considering a rest. We're all pretty tired. But if you want to see what's in here, we'll try and open it.
I think we should. I think it might be important.
Who knows if we're going to make it back up here.
And with thaumaturgy, I will. Oh, I can't reach it, but I'm gonna shut that door.
Oh yeah, I forgot we already seen what was in here, and it's
Yeah.
a cupboard.
Yeah,
Well,
but we've
you
not
say
been in
that.
yet.
Yeah.
A boring cupboard isn't going to have so much protection, surely.
You want to take a look around?
Yes.
That sounds a good idea.
I would give straight away to you that in this wall there is a floor-to-ceiling seam in the stonework, quite a wide seam. It looks like it could easily be pulled open.
Alright, perhaps
Thought
you
as much
guys...
because the way that the DM has walled off this bit, there's a bit of a weird corner here.
Perhaps you guys should wait outside the other entrance for me to open this in case of danger.
But you might get stuck on the other side again.
I'd rather go down protecting you guys from harm than have you guys killed when I open the door.
I am going to drag this table and wedge it in between the door.
Oh, good idea.
Okay.
And then climbing over it and like ducking under the door.
And I'll try and open the seam.
Oh no!
That noise can't be good, can it?
Oh, we're back through to where we were before.
Oh!
Oh, how boring.
That is disappointing.
Did we ever go down these steps?
No, but I think if we're going to explore somewhere, we should either try and head for the chapel. Well, to be fair, maybe down those steps, or we should explore what's through into the study, which looks like, as far as I can tell, Strahd's bedroom and study.
I want to check in the walls in this corridor anyway.
Investigation
In the
check.
event. Running my hands around.
You give it a thorough check of the stonework. You don't seem to find anything.
I would like to investigate in the room that I'm in as well. Are any
corridor?
of the statues of particular significance? Do they have any writing underneath them?
No writing. So from the description before, there's a lot of lightning dancing overhead through a hole in the ceiling. A bit of a weird thing in here. Whenever the lightning strikes, all the faces just look like terrified and in anguish. But with your keen dark vision, in those dark moments where the lightning isn't cracking, you can see their faces are just regular and impassive. It's in sort of trick of the light when the lightning strikes. It makes them all look horrified. It's very much when Claude Frollo looks up at Notre Dame and we're all like, faces down, that sort of shit.
And the damage to the roof, does it look like it's been just age and time and decay, or does it look like there's been trauma to the building?
Difficult to tell at a cursory glance. The rubble on the floor looks well settled in on itself. The beams hang down a bit. There's no like giant cannonball on the floor or anything like that.
But it doesn't look like it's been a recent thing anyway.
No. There's enough water underfoot, and you can feel there's like enough of a gap between the floorboards that you can tell they've swollen a bit with water over age.
What do you guys think? Should we try and head down to the chapel so that we can catch our breath?
Yeah, I think so.
One more attack and I'm gone.
Exactly.
Oh, is Vanya coming with us?
Well, so what do you want to do?
If she does make the follow us, I would probably turn to her and say, Avonia, you should wait here, like Strahd said. I'll come for you soon.
Okay, then she'll be on the other. She'll be on the other map, but I'll leave her there. Where are we? We'll just load the next scene.
Do we recognise this corridor?
Hold on, Jesus Christ! You do not recognise this corridor.
This doesn't look like the way that we've been.
Vanya Abe Simpson's down the stairs. Cora has not come down these stairs with me, or is she underneath someone?
I'm here.
She's next to Halvo.
Not for me.
Yeah, I can't see her either.
F5.
It's weird, ain't it? I think it must have been in multiple maps or something, because we've not had like this amount of problems before on Foundry.
We fucking have.
I mean, not with tokens disappearing all the time. We've had other problems.
Yeah, blame the maps.
There we go. I see Cora. I see
blame
Cora.
the GM.
Yeah. You hear... Oh, hold on. You don't hear anything. Where's it gone? Oh, I've missed something. Okay. Yeah, it's alright. I'll just talk it through. Yeah, you hear... where are we? This arched corridor has clearly been swept clean. Oak panelling decorates the walls to a height of 4 feet. Mounted on the east wall of the wood panelling are 3 unlit oil lamps spaced 10 feet apart. A plain wooden door is set into the west wall and seeps light through its cracks. You can hear a...
Somebody's here. This is not a way we recognize. Do we go back or press forwards?
I mean, we're on the right floor now, aren't we?
I have no idea.
We are... I think we've got another floor down. I think we're on the werewolf floor now. So the chapel's on the ground floor.
Of the werewolf floor. Did we have any werewolves left? Did we kill them all?
Nope. I don't think so.
One ran away. DM, I've only just realised you need to turn the light source off because I don't have Angelo anymore. But we've all been together, so I've not really noticed it. I am now in darkness.
Darkness imprisoning me. Okay,
Does that humming sound like Anastasia?
It just sounds like a feminine hum, I would say. You've not heard Anastasia hum, I don't believe. And you may be humming a different tune if it is her. But you do hear
I don't
woman's
think I
voice
want to
humming.
go to near a woman's voice.
I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna say to Cora, I'm gonna creep over to the door. Put your ring in the keyhole. Actually, is there a keyhole or a slot?
There is not. It was just, he's space underneath it. There's no keyhole though.
Okay, and I'm gonna have a look through my eye.
Peeking through, you see a young, pretty very, very homely sort of blonde girl. She is not in the fabulous noble wear of the others. She's just in servant's clothes, but is still very, very pretty. Hair tied up, sweeping the floor. You can see a room that has a number of single beds in. And yeah, she is just with a birch brush sweeping the floor.
Do we recognise her?
Those of you who can see her through the floor do
That would be
not.
me.
Yeah, do not recognise her.
Yeah.
And I will gesture Cora to come back. And quietly, I will relay the description of the person. And say, not necessarily an immediate threat.
Sounds like a servant. We could maybe get directions.
You could try.
Does a shadow have a name?
Have we heard that song before? Does a shadow have a name?
No.
Is that not Shemshime?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Okay, we're going in, are we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Halvor, yes. The woman looks at you for a moment, smiles confused, and then just recoils and as the light from the sun sword begins to burn at her, and she is going to drop the brush and leap at you. She is going to immediately, by the time she's active, though. In fact, no, it would happen at the start of her turn. So she is in sunlight. Where's Esmeralda gone?
She doesn't look that pretty to me.
Well,
Yeah.
that's because I forgot to get art for her, apparently. Oh, sorry. I've just on autopilot. I just clicked all your initiatives. If you'd like to be removed and re-roll, you can.
Yeah. No, I'm alright. Fine. You know, that's the point. Am I supposed to roll disadvantage on initiative? Is that not considered an
Oh,
ability check?
it is.
I would like to try again.
Go on then. Oh, the algorithm. Oh, this is my algorithm for my rolls today. Oh.
I think you have to re-add me.
Ah, just roll with it. Okay, out and in.
Fuck!
Fantastic. I am very, very happy with this outcome. Okay. Top of the round. Cora, it's you.
As always. Well, I'm gonna attack that bitch.
I regret giving Cora the axe of warning.
Sorry. Oh no. Damage isn't that great. I am gonna, sorry guys, move out the way. Because I'm dying.
You keep saying it like you don't have more hit points than I do.
Oh well, you can move out the way too, I won't judge you. I can't move because the game's paused.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna stay there for now. In fact, I'm gonna go one further so I can see up the corridor.
Okay. She is not going to heal, and she is going to take an amount of damage. Did she take that damage, man?
She should have.
She did
I
not
was
take.
targeting her.
No, not from you, from me. There we go. That's odd. She is going to run, and then she's going to disengage and is going to take to the wall and just absolutely try and bolt away from the light. Where are we? What's it? Having disengaged?
Sentinel overcomes disengage.
Of course. Hits.
Ooh, and she's undead, so an extra 1d8.
Yeah. Slice down, trying to get away from the sun sword, looking around and seeing that she's penned in, people bearing in on her, but not wanting to get away and not wanting to deal with that sun sword. She's going to swing out of the two other people next to her.
She is withdraw as an action.
Well, she only would have withdrawn once she moved out of your space. And you stopped her from moving out of your space.
No, you called it to try and move it. She doesn't suddenly then get her action back.
Yeah, good job. Okay. Esmeralda then. It's going to... Oh, it's going to 1, 2, 3... Why won't I open it now? Oh, because I'm using the wrong key. There we go. It's going to 1, 2, 3. Hits.
I'm presuming nobody's blessed actually anymore. Let me just check. I think it only lasts a minute.
It is 1 minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Hits and... No, she looks in a bad, bad way. It is Barthandelis' turn.
I'm going to try and light her up.
My gosh, is this going to be a melee kill? No.
It is not. And then I kind of just look and just gesture down the corridor, as you will. And I'm gonna step back away from her a little bit. She's looking to run that way, right?
Yeah. Now that you are with her, you up in front of her, you would see that she is wearing a gold necklace with a ruby set in it.
Not a diamond.
Not a diamond, no. Halvor, it's you.
I will say, tell us where the chapel is and we'll let you live.
Okay. She looks like she is beginning to wholly burn up from the light of this sun sword. Halvor, it's your turn. Yep. Misses. She opens her mouth to speak, but then is burnt up and incinerated by the sun sword. As Halvor, how do you kill her?
She looks like she's about to open her mouth, so I shove the sun sword right into her throat, and the burning just encompasses her. Sorry about that. Didn't want to let her get away.
Yeah, it's fine. It was a last minute plan anyway. And from the ashes, I will pick up the ruby necklace.
Yes.
Note to self: perhaps asking denizens of the Castle of Other Actions is not going to be as easy as I thought.
So I will mage hand pick up the ruby thing, and I'll put it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Are these things
So
like trunks or?
they are. There are 8, according to this, canopied beds. So I presume that we are bunk beds in the artwork, with a couple of chests. There is no writing table in here, though.
I'm gonna look in the chest closest to me.
Okay. Thank you, finally, for opening a chest without doing any sort of investigation
I
for
couldn't be
traps.
bothered. Just doing it.
Cora, can
Dice.
you please make me a DC
Oh, no.
24 dex saving throw?
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
No.
As you lift the lid of the chest, you break a nail as it opens. Inside are just faded servants' clothes. So few of them that there's not even like a depth of them to rifle through. There is like a couple of socks and an old shirt in here, brittle with yellow and age.
Is it worth looking in the other one?
I mean, you can try, but I think servants are not going to have anything of import.
I mean,
Apart from maybe that necklace.
Yeah, she's maybe not necessarily all she's seen.
You'll never know.
I'm gonna open that.
DM, I'd like to use extract name on this pile of dust. The other one... Oh, Cora, make me a... Yes, you find similar in there. Oh, fucking DM, he wants light back on him, this bastard. Where are we?
Yeah, I was like, I have to knock Angela. I can literally cast light.
What is it, 2040, isn't it?
I don't know, maybe.
I feel like
Don't worry, as soon as we go up or downstairs, you'll lose it anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't know whether this actually had an end or not because I couldn't see past myself.
Is there anything funny about the wall on the end?
Go over and tell me what you're looking for.
I'm looking for a crack like we saw upstairs, some kind of division within the wall or a way that we could pry it apart with a crowbar.
And I'm going to look on this wall.
Both of you make me investigation checks.
I assist Cora.
Oh, let me roll another one then. Or are you doing your own?
There you go.
Bartandalis, you are confident there is nothing there. Cora, you identify a single small brick that set apart from the others and looks like it could be pushed in or pulled out or interacted with in some way.
That's bullshit! I find the secret room! And I slam the door and sit on the end of bed sulking.
Bertie, why don't you get your mage hand out and you can push the brick?
We should maybe all back up a little bit. If anything looks like a trap corridor, this is it. And I guide everybody onto the stairs.
My button, I want to play.
Of course, you just shoot an arrow at it. I'm gonna mage hand and move it down to the end of the corridor, and I'm gonna step around the corridor before I push it. Step around the corner.
As is Ez, she's not going to stand there.
I do like the secret door noises.
Yeah.
That's not a good noise.
That's a Strahdy noise.
No, that's just the beginning of the soundtrack. Ooh. Okay. So this door's open. Oh, is this... We've been in there then.
Yeah, you see two large corpses in there.
Oh!
Okay.
That's right. Oh, we are on Wolfie floor.
We are.
So this is where the other wolf ran down, wasn't it? And he escaped down this corridor.
Don't go down there! Stop locking your rooms!
But we know where we are.
Chapel's downstairs, alright?
We believe so. And it might be our one chance to have a rest.
Come on, Lathander.
I will
Get
start
Sit
to
down.
stealthily and light on my feet make my way down the stairs.
Me too. Clang, 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 clang.
Make stealth checks then, please.
Super stealth. I carry Barty.
Get a super stealth. Oof, okay.
It's a shame, I rolled a 19 as well. I'm not standing on that. I was moving around.
Jeez,
Just
to be
get-
killed by...
Fucking don't.
to be... What handled us? Killed by a trap he knew was there.
Classic Barty. He went out the way he would have wanted. Okay. I'm gonna cast resistance on myself. I should cast guidance on myself every time I'm gonna do a stealth check. Really, I'm the worst cleric.
Continuing to try and be stealthy, I'm going to head this way, which is where we were, I believe, told the chapel was. And again, I'm going to go with it and investigate for traps. Hey, Bartandlus, perhaps you could hit me with some of that magical guidance.
I will hit him with some magical guidance.
That's how it sounds.
I'm looking up at the gargoyles at the ceiling. How many gargoyles are there, DM?
8.
Fuck that noise. I'm going back on these stairs over here. Careful of the gargoyles, Helvor.
Cora, do you help me? Look for traps at this door.
I can.
Excellent. What do my human eyes see?
You identify.
Have you popped champagne? Is this because we're about to die?
You identify seemingly no traps.
Move away from there. Don't open it. Let me open the door. I don't trust what's up there.
Okay.
Let's not get caught in the middle of the room. And I will mage hand to open this door over here.
And yet, it is locked.
Oh,
How's Mage Hand with thieves' tools?
not great.
Guess I'm going then.
Give her a quick pat of guidance.
I touch her as she walks past.
Whoa.
Lathander guide you. With a D4.
Oh, and D4 as well.
The door unlocks, and apparently Cora opens it immediately.
Apparently she does.
She'd
Cora.
already tried it. You already heard the rattle before you'd unlocked it, DM.
Cora, you see ahead of you a grand hall choked with dust stretching into the darkness ahead. Webs hanging from the arched ceiling like drapes, and life-size statues of knights line the hallways on both sides. Their eyes seem to watch you.
I'm not gonna lie, this looks really creepy.
And at the end of the corridor, you see another set of double doors, Cora. Above those double doors, you see a beaten bronze symbol that looks like a rising or setting sun.
How high up are the gargoyles in here? How high is the ceiling? Is it like quite a vaulted ceiling?
I think something about Ravenloft says it's 20-foot ceilings everywhere.
20-foot ceilings everywhere.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Artie, how do you feel about Mage Hand trying to open the door at the other end?
I don't think I can. How far can I make it go? Let me have a look. I don't think I can make it go that far. You can move the hand up to 30 feet each time you use it, and it has a range of 30 feet. So I cannot reach it yet. However, I'm gonna spider climb up onto the ceiling. Presumably, I'm above these statues now.
Yep, but you see their eyes all seem to still be on you, Bartandalis.
Okay. Guys, I'm not convinced that these statues are like the others. There might be magic involved here.
They certainly look creepy. I don't think we have much choice. This is the only way we know into the chapel. But let's check for traps as we advance, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take my time as I head forwards, trying to make sure to not trigger any pressure plate or tripwire, or also taking note of the statues in case they decide to like punch me in the face or something.
And I am very careful to follow the steps that Halvor walks on.
As you walk between these statues, you sort of begin to hear whispers in different voices. Kinslayer, oath-breaker, murderer, coveter, man without honor, blasphemer, desiccator, unfit to rule, soulless.
They're all talking about Strahd, they're saying Kinslayer. They've got to mean him. So good, they're on our side.
Strahd is dressed up as Alvor again.
No wonder he doesn't like coming through here if these whispers. Esmeralda, shut the door on your way through.
Goodbye.
Oh no! Oh, don't do that. I'm going to take out my holy symbol of Lathander as I'm approaching. And I'm going to be praying under my breath. Bright One, guide us now. Give us your reverence and your benevolence. I'm just muttering away to myself a little idle prayer. my heart lifted somewhat at the sight of the bronze sun.
But Endless, why don't you check this one for traps, etc.? Hopefully a chapel wouldn't have such things on its doors, but can't be too careful.
And I will come down
And I'll
and
keep
holding
watch.
onto my symbol still. I will ask for his blessing again. As I am going to...
Are we just now realizing how
Yeah.
good guidance is that we never use?
Well, I've got nothing else I can do these days, so I've now just become a guidance. Yeah, so there we go. Investigation. I generally don't use it on myself that much. I think I've used it on you guys a little bit here and there, but I don't really like to use it on myself a lot.
It's because normally we don't think that far ahead. We just do things.
Yeah.
You identify nothing unusual about this.
I would ordinarily say that perhaps you should be the one to open this door, but...
Yeah, no, I already put my hand to the door handle.
Oh...
I think this is for me. And with slightly gritted teeth and that hand to my holy symbol, I'm gonna try and open it, and it's locked. Okay.
Thieves' tools.
And I
Can we use thieves' tools to relock doors?
Nah, we have done. We did them at the tower where Emil was.
Is that a door we're actually hearing? Is that the
No,
trap?
For the 100th time now, I will tell you when you hear it.
There's been so recent doors that sounded like that, so you can't blame me. Right, I'm gonna thieves' tool.
I put my hand on Cora.
1d4.
Lathander guide you again. Really milking that Lathander today. Guidance is the new fan familiar. You needed that guidance. He guided you well.
Totally did.
But Endless.
You feel it unlock.
Hand on my symbol. Oof.
What is that?
Dim, coloured light filters through tall, broken and boarded up windows of stained glass, illuminating the ancient chapel of Ravenloft. A few bats flutter around near the top of a 90-foot-high domed ceiling. A balcony runs the length of the... well, above you see a balcony. In the centre... no, different. That's a very strangely ordered description. Benches coated with centuries of dust lie around the floor, jumbled in disarray. Beyond this debris, lit by a piercing shaft of light, an altar stands upon a stone platform. The sides of the altar are carved with bas-reliefs of angelic figures entwined with grapevines. The light from above falls directly on a silver statuette. A cloaked figure is draped over the altar, and a black mace lies on the floor near its feet.
Oh no!
Have you drank in this?
A figure?
A figure.
Oh.
Does the figure look like it's moving, breathing?
Well, you don't know yet. You've only just opened the door and I've shown you. You see what you see in this image.
Take a second to look.
Have you seen enough of this image for me to take us back to the scene?
I don't know, I like it.
Sure. It's pretty cool. I like it. I do like the art.
So does the draped image, was that supposed to be like a standing up kind of draped over, or is it
heel down,
slumped over it?
slumped?
Like they're lying on it or collapsed or something, it looks like.
Could we see what was actually on the stone table? Did
No.
you say?
A silver figure and then a slumped figure. Yeah. So a silver
Damn
item.
it!
A silver item.
Statuette.
Yeah.
Statuette. figurine.
And above you, directly above you at the moment, you see that you are underneath like a semicircle of stone, suggesting there's some sort of like platform or balcony above you. If Cora takes one more step, you'll be out from underneath it. If Bart goes north one, it's basically...
Oh, so it's a balcony, not like going all the way around. It's just a little balcony.
Just a balcony above you.
Then I am going to take a breath and step forward. As I approach, is the figure moving?
No, so the figure is not moving. They are very clearly, by the way, the unnatural way they're lying, and you can tell they're not supporting themselves in any way. This is clearly a dead figure of someone large. You can tell from here they were quite heavy set. The size of the mace on the floor next to them suggests that this would have been a strong person.
Don't worry, guys. I don't think I need to give them an ocular pat down. They're dead.
I'm gonna mage hand again. Drift it over towards the person. Are they hooded, or have they just got a thing?
They are not. They have a bit of like a. They've had a bit of like a metal coif on their head at some point, but it's dragged away a bit.
Are they the size and shape that we'd recognise Vasily to have been?
They're humanoid.
But he was a big guy, so is he like he's a similar kind of build?
Vasily was not particularly big.
Oh, he wrestled wolves, so I just assumed.
I'm not sure if he did or if he just lied about it, to be honest, but you know.
He got a pelt, didn't he?
He was Strahd, so he probably lied. Plus his body is in the grave at the Abbots, so I am going to reach over my mage hand and drift it down and try and swiftly grab the mace and drag it towards me.
I don't think it will at all. Isn't there a £10 limit for mage hand? It's a big mace. You can certainly give it a little tug, but I don't think it will, because I think it's Legard Main is what gives you the increased carry.
Okay. So this isn't like a normal mace then?
No, this is a bit of a Witch King of Angmar style mace.
Okay.
Cool.
Then in that case, I probably wouldn't do that, because I'm presuming it would be quite obvious that I'm not going to be able to disrupt it. And yeah, it can't carry more than £10. It's fair enough.
More of a maul.
A maul, indeed. I'm
going to slowly and carefully approach the...
That is what it looks like.
What the
Sorry. I didn't... For some reason, it isn't as a journal image, so you got to tell. So it is a big thing.
Okay.
Looking back behind into these alcoves that we can see, what's behind in those ones? The ones that are either side of the entrance?
What you can see from here. Yeah, statues.
Here.
Oh, they're just statues.
Okay,
similar ones to the corridor.
As I have mage hand out, then I'm going to reach for the silver figurine and pick that up instead.
Looks like this.
Yeah, I'm going to yoink that up.
I'm going to slowly work my way around to the other side.
Can
so
everyone
I can kind of...
please make me a charisma saving throw?
Oh.
Everyone?
Everyone in the room.
I don't think we've done a charisma saving throw, have we?
Possibly not.
Charismatic Cora.
Yeah.
Oh, so not charismatic. I mean, that's not surprising.
What can I say? I'm pretty charming.
You all feel just a drifting of dust across the floor. Cora, I'm going to pull you into another channel for a second.
Oh no.
Just to check, can you speak in here, Cora? Do you have permissions to speak?
I think
Excellent.
so.
Right, you can just say if you're not comfortable doing this and do your own voice. How do you feel about trying to do a bit of a gruff German accent? Or is there any sort of gruff accent that you're happy doing? Like a gruffer voice.
Try.
You are going to act normal for a moment, and then at the first opportunity, you are going to pick the mace up, which will be easy for you, and you are going to attack Bartandalis until he goes down, and then Ez until she goes down, and then Halvor.
Okay. Oh god, okay.
After, I'll tell you when, and then you're just going to fire, okay?
Okay.
And if you're comfortable doing my accent, do your accent. Your goal here is you want to take them down and take this silver icon and leave.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to move us back in, okay? Cool. No doubt. Quick pee break, says Bartandalis. Oh, 35 seconds ago. He's probably back by now. He just pees in his pants. Let's wait a moment for him.
Is this an enchantment? Would this be something that would enable me to use Enchantment Breaker?
Would what be something?
Whatever we're trying to save from.
You don't know what's happening. No spell has been cast. Everyone's going about their business. What would make Halvor suddenly decide he wants to do something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I am back.
Excellent. Cool. So, you were picking up the item with your mage hand, yeah?
I was bringing it towards me, hopefully.
Even before it's over to you, you can just see that it is of the purest silver.
Nice.
And it is sort of a carved in the figure of a figure kneeling in prayer or supplication.
Okay. Does their attire look similar to this dude on the floor?
No, it looks like quite old, almost like papal, this.
Yeah. Okay. This dude isn't moving, is it?
To look at him, no.
Okay.
All of you make me a perception check, please. In fact, no. What are your passive perceptions? Let me have a look.
21.
21. That'll do it. High up.
19.
The Sun Sword's light doesn't reach all the way, but just from what is left and a crack of the lightning through the wall, you notice a bit of movement, Halvor. 90 feet up overhead, slowly moving across the domed ceiling of the chapel, is an emaciated figure, bald, sort of clinging to the ceiling unnaturally, who just turns their head down, looks at you, and gives a slow blink, remaining where they are, and just crawling slowly higher.
Nosferatu? Holy shit!
Above us! Look out!
It just remains there. Even as you call out, you see the eyes blink. The eyes blink from the sides quite slowly, and it just seems to retreat up, very, very slowly up, just moving away from you, trying to slink off into the shadows.
I walk over to Cora. Have you got any normal arrows left?
I think so. I mean, I have unlimited arrows, don't I?
I need a normal one. I want to try and cast light on it so that you can fire something up there so we can get eyes on it.
Okay. I hand him a normal arrow.
I can't fly on it. Try and stick it in one of the rafters or something.
I don't know. I mean, I have this, I think. Do you have a bow?
What do you mean? Just fire the arrow up there.
I want to see what that thing is.
I reach into my bag and I sort of look around a little bit and try and find what I'm looking for. Can you look? Can you find any
Any what?
arrows?
What do you mean? What?
Have a look in my bag.
And I look over to Halvor.
As he looks over to Halvor, I lurch out, I grab the instrument of torture that we've seen, and I just start going at Bartandalus.
I presume we are initiative rolling here.
You are.
Instrument of torture? Oh, the mace thing?
The mace thingy.
Oh, fucking hell.
As I'm going towards him, I'm saying, "Give it to me!"
My precious.
Oh no!
Cora. Oh, let me just check something.
Cora swinging out for me.
She is.
I am going to Warding Flare.
Yeah, I think that's wise. Let me just add this item to you, Cora. That
Oh, actually, go on.
despite its heft, you are able to wield effortlessly and as if attuned. It has appeared in your weapons section.
You better hope it's a fucking strength weapon, Midget.
Initiative's just a dexterity throw normally, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, because I didn't roll with disadvantage, so I can't roll an initiative with disadvantage. So I've already rolled it once. So my initiative is in fact, yeah. So it is 10.12. That's fine.
Okay.
Just in case I was after Halvor.
Yeah. You can make one attack per round of this Cora, and you can't use its special feature because you are not. You have not spent the requisite time with it. But
I am 100% using Warding Flare as
Okay.
she swings at me.
so Cora, make your attack disadvantageously because of Warden Flare. Have you found the item in your bag to use it?
I have. I assume
Excellent.
I click to use ability.
No, you just
No.
click the icon as you normally would. You cannot use the ability from it, but you can just
okay.
swing it. So she just grabs this huge-headed mace and with shocking ease just swings it.
Oh, that was so close to a 20 then.
You didn't target him, but it just you just managed to the blast of your spell makes it go wide.
And as I can I attack him? Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. So I can roll damage.
No, you missed.
No.
You went target him. Yeah, his
My
AC is higher than
Flare.
that.
A big
Yeah.
blast of light, holy light, erupts from my shield as you go to swing, and it momentarily stuns you and blinds you as you swing out, Cora.
I scream as he does so and say, "Just give it to me!"
You sense that Cora is speaking with a slightly different accent. Esmeralda. Is going to Ez is going to try and grapple. She's going to make an attack on Cora, and if successful, she's not going on. She makes just a weapon attack, and if successful, she's going to grapple her.
No, you're not successful, my friend.
Can you make with multi-attack? You can make more than one attempt to grapple, can't you, Halvor?
Yeah, normally it replaces a single attack.
Yeah. Yeah, she will grapple Cora. Cora is grappled. Get away, Bartandalus! Cora, calm yourself! Bartandalus, it's you.
If she's grappled, she loses her...
No,
attack
just
opportunity,
a
or-
movement, just 0, I think.
Okay, then I am going to back away with disengage. So 1, 2, 3.
So if movement is 0, that means I have still got an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but I've disengaged, so you miss out.
Yeah.
I see.
So 1, 2, 3. So that's my full movement, and then 1,
Where's your mage hand, Bartandalus?
2, 3. Well, I brought the silver thing back over to me, so do I have the silver thing? Is that what she was grasping at when she was?
Yeah, you have not taken it from your mage hand yet. It was drifting over towards you when this kicked off from Cora.
Then
So it's still holding it.
with me.
Yeah,
it's
cool.
drifting with me, and
Cool.
I will hold. Okay, well, if she was looking at it, I will hold it. I will move it above her. Her eyes on me or on the silver thing?
Now they're on you.
Okay, so under the presumption that she knows that I am the one that is in control of the mage hand, I will take the silver relic or whatever it is. I shout, "What is it? Tell me what it is!" And do I know? Have I seen anything like this before? With
No.
my religion check?
No, but as your hand closes around it, you feel warmth from it.
Also, side note, you've only got half movement, right?
Yeah. But I disengaged and then used movement for the rest of my turn.
Isn't disengaging an action?
Yeah, and then I use my movement to move.
But you've only got 15 feet of movement.
So I disengage. Oh yeah, you move with disengage, don't you?
Nope.
I thought disengage. Does disengage just allow you?
Yeah.
Just turns off opportunity attacks.
Oh, okay. In that case, I am there then. Yeah, I thought it was you moved without provoking attack opportunity.
Okay, so that's you, Barty, yeah?
Yeah.
Halvor, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna step up to the wild-eyed Cora. And based on our previous knowledge of friends who've been taken over by such things, I'm gonna try and use the hilt of the sunsword to try and like backhand her in the head, going for a non-damaging hit basically to try and snap her out of it.
Backhanding me with a sword handle. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Hey, if you'd rather it was the pointy end.
You'd be out of luck, as it has no point.
As she's struggling with Esmeralda and Esmeralda's trying to grapple onto her, I fail to manage to get into her because she's moving so wildly, but I'll go in again. Bop. Is there any noticeable effect?
And you're trying to do... Are you trying to do non-lethal, or is it just an RP hit?
I mean, it's more like a light punch or a slap. I'm not going to try and actually stab her.
Cora looks enraged. Do you say anything to him, Cora?
Get away from me!
Okay, I might have to punch her properly next time. I'm going to remain where I am.
Okay. Top of the round. Cora, it's you.
Seeing that Bartandalus is away from me, I turn my rage on the lady that took me down, and I'm going to attack Esmeralda.
And the mace moves easier in your arms now, and you feel confident you can get a second swing off.
I have to say usability because it won't let me roll if I don't.
Remember to target her? Misses. But you get to swing again.
I'm going again.
In fact, you get advantage because she's grappled. She's grappling you.
And only if they're
No.
restrained.
Oh yeah.
So I don't get advantage now.
I thought she only got one attack with this
No,
weapon for some reason.
I just said the mace moves easier in her arms, and she's confident she can get a second swing off.
She's building
Oh.
up now. She's building
Oh
up.
god. It's a good job she's not very much used to using maces.
I'm a bit shit with this, aren't I?
Weak little half-elf arms.
Make him bring it to me!
Esmeralda is going to try and make a shove attack on you to knock you prone. Can you make an athletics check or acrobatics? Wow. Yep, she tries to drive you to the floor, but you just manage to shove her back. She doesn't manage to take you down. Bartender, listen to you. Halvor, you're next.
What do we do?
Keep an eye on the thing on the ceiling! Can you hit it?
I look up at the ceiling. Can I see it, DM?
Make me a perception check.
Disadvantage.
Yes, of course, yeah. You can no longer see the figure on the ceiling.
I can't see it.
I am going to. Oh, fuck. Ah! Oh, fuck me, man. I don't even. I'm gonna cast. I don't. I'm gonna look at this relic in my hand. You say it feels warm.
Yes.
Like wholly warm.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put my hands around it and I'm just gonna start praying under my breath, and I will cast Word of Radiance just on myself while I'm praying.
Remind me, Word of Radiance?
Word of Radiance just attacks everything that's around me, so it's not attacking anybody in particular. There's nobody near me.
Okay.
I'm casting something.
Yeah.
Clerical.
Okay, yeah. And the figure feels warmer, but also like cool at the same time. It's like
not David.
It's not just it's not just building heat to become like uncomfortable. It kind of comes in waves. There's just a sense of shifting within it. But you feel a closeness to Lathander that you haven't in a little bit of time, despite how broken down this place is. You know that you are holding something of religious significance. You can just tell. You can just feel it.
Okay. That is me for now.
Okay. Halvor, to you. Cora, you're next.
Having failed to get any response by trying to wrap her around the bonds with the hilt of the sword, I tighten my fist around the hilt and I punch Cora in the teeth.
Wow.
Oh, if it wasn't that 20 then.
I miss because she's still struggling so much, and I'm going to try again.
Hit.
Giant Scandinavian man hitting tiny little Cora. You bad person.
I deal 2 bludgeoning damage.
You are outraged, Cora, that this scrawny little man has struck you.
The figure is still just kneeling here, right? There's no movement from it.
Who do you think you are?
Who are you?
Okay.
My name is Gustav Harrington. How dare they?
Do a recognize recognise the name, DM.
It wasn't Harrison, Cora. It was Herrengast.
I couldn't even read what it said. I went for Harrison. I wonder why.
You do not recognise the name. Cora, or Gustav, it's your turn. You now have 3 attacks.
Oh,
wait, wait. No, you don't. You have 2, actually, so, yeah.
Ed is infuriating me now with her repeated attempts to keep me down. So I'm going for her again.
Okay. Misses.
Oh my god.
But you can make a second one.
Cora is not used to this kind of ridiculous missing. Oh, sorry, 1 second. It's because it's made me use the abilities, but I've not. Oh, was that supposed to be?
No.
No, but the lower would still have hit. So roll damage.
What's his AC? Two damage.
Yeah, you just managed to slightly clip her with it. It is now Ez's turn. She has failed so far. She just goes like, "Are we taking her down then, yes? Alvar, tell me!"
Let me try and disarm her.
Right. She is going...
assistance.
Yeah.
Tries to help him.
Yeah. Barty, it's you.
I'm going to start moving towards the window. And then start movement, and then for my other movement, I'm going to start creeping. I'm presuming, like the glass, I'm going to try and crawl up between the windows where the glass is, not all across the glass.
Yeah.
So start kind of like moving slowly up the...
How far up are you going?
15 feet, because I can't go any further.
Okay. What's your aim here?
I'm keeping an eye on the ceiling.
Okay. Halvor, it's you.
I'm going to try and knock the weapon out of our hands. Should I make like an opposed, like similar to grappling, opposed check?
Yes. Cool, make me an athletics or acrobatics check. You succeed, Halvor.
Does her demeanor change at all?
No.
I use my other attack to kick the Mace of Terror away from Cora.
You break your foot.
It's so heavy. And that's all.
Halvor, Barthandelus, you just see through the window, sort of contrary to the occasional lightning crack, you just see a brief, bright flicker of flame up in the ceiling, and you all hear come from outside. Okay, the mace is removed. Cora, you, having a few seconds ago, just stood near the altar, talking to the others. Suddenly you snap to. Cora, Ez has her arms thrown around you and is trying to just drag you to the floor. Halvor's up in your face. Your face is hurting. There's a bit of blood running down your cheek. Bart's up on the wall. You have just snapped to. Your friends are attacking you.
Ez! Halvor, where am I? I struggle to free myself from Ez, but I'm in no way attacking them. I'm just trying to get some distance from what I see as two people trying to attack me.
Your speed is currently 0. I know she has to maintain the grapple, doesn't she, actually? By helping Halvor, she'll have stopped grappling. So yeah, you can move if you want, but Cora and Halvor and Ez, you'll get attacks of opportunity if you want.
Seeing that reaction, I will just step back towards, like... Well, if we're in combat, I won't do a move, but I'm just kind of make sure that I'm between her and the mace, and I don't do anything.
I would probably draw an arrow and ready an attack for anything that I saw attacking me, because I have no idea what the hell is going on. So for anything that tries to attack me, I've readied an arrow.
Okay. We will leave initiative there for now.
It sounded like Basophiles, Bartantalus. Do you see it?
I will peer through the. Did you see we saw a blue flame?
No, just
In the ceiling above us?
there's a red flame outside. Go past.
Oh, sorry. What? Is it went straight past the window?
Yes.
I give it a little glance. Can I see anything?
Through the stained glass windows, no.
I can't see anything. I ain't got eyes on that creature either, and I'm going to cast light on a coin. Halvor, hurl this up to the ceiling with your sling, and I'm going to flick the coin of light over to Halvor.
Cora, are you okay? You were overcome with rage. Are you feeling okay?
I don't remember. I was over there and now I'm here.
Talk later. Make sure this thing isn't here.
I will stow the sunsword, which will mean I lose light.
I will redirect the aim of my arrow up towards the ceiling in case there's anything up there.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for the light to go there. I'm going to prepare a bright lance.
And I sling the coin to the ceiling, which I imagine is not as effective as the arrow idea, but it's the one we've got most recently.
It only needs to go up. Doesn't matter.
Mm.
As long as you can sling it 90.
I can at disadvantage.
I mean, you're not trying to hit anything, so it just needs to go up.
It goes
Oops,
down.
I forgot I was aiming at Cora.
It goes down. Yeah, the coin just fires up, casting a shadow. A light that travels higher and higher, dimly illuminates the full ceiling at its height, and you just see clinging in almost like a fetal position, looking down at you all, that same figure that begins to slowly crawl away.
Well, as the light goes up, I had bright lance ready, so I am blasting it.
Yeah, and I had
Yeah,
arrows ready, so I'm also doing the same.
Okay.
Do you want to put a target on for it, or should we just roll?
So that is 90 foot up in the ceiling.
Cool.
Esmeralda!
Oh shit, I've hit Ez. Sorry, Ez.
It's Nosferatu!
Do you want me to roll damage and just restore her?
1 second, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second, sorry. It's an unusual number. Sorry about that.
Do you want me to roll damage, or will I kill Ez?
Roll damage and I will amend. It will kill Ez, but I'll put her back to what she was on.
also rolled 9 radiant and lightning damage. I don't know
Okay.
which one it calculates as being radiant though. So an arc, just a spear of lightning, and as it hits Nosferatu, just an explosion of radiant light around him illuminates the ceiling.
And you all, a moment later, as the coin falls and all settles into darkness again. Why leave me?
You attacked us, you cursed our friend.
No curse.
Then who? Who did this?
The body. Leave this place.
We can't leave. We need refuge from Strahd.
Figures up in the darkness of the ceiling. Just leave me.
I will ignite another coin, but I'll keep hold of it this time.
Who are
Okay.
you? Why you were in this place? You don't belong here.
Just no response.
I want to pick up a candelabra and shove the body.
It is.
Presumably, until now, we can't really even see who or what it is.
It is nudged.
Can I, like, roll it over?
Yeah, looks to be a large, heavy-set man in life who is now entirely skeletal. You see fire damage on the cloak, and the bones on the arm that was outstretched towards the centre of the altar are... the bones themselves are scorched black.
I'm gonna slowly crawl up the wall a little bit more, and I'm gonna hold out the silver figurine and say,
What is this? I know it's important. I know it's something of the Morning Lord. What is it?
There's another crack of lightning that illuminates the whole ceiling, and you see the figure is no longer there.
I will slowly start making my way back down then.
I'm slowly making my way up to the presumably the little thingy, the little balcony.
Casually walking past statues like you do.
Yep.
Guys. I'm gonna thaumaturgy it and shut this door.
Okay, hold on, one thing at a time. So, Halvor, this arched room has staircase, wooden staircase heading up. 8-foot tall sculptures of helmed knights with muscular builds. Black shadows fall across their faces. So you are heading upstairs by yourself, yes?
Yeah. Assuming everyone else decides to stay there, that's fine.
Do the
I
helmed
was
knights
gonna
look the
follow
same
you.
to this dude?
Sorry, I did. You both spoke at once. What did Cora say?
I said that I was aiming to follow him.
Okay, and what on the list?
Does the helmed knights, even though I can't see it, the statue, does it look like the dude we just fought? Well,
No,
sorry, the dude
no.
that's-
No,
yeah.
absolutely not. No, they look very knightly and paladin-y. That other guy is not dressed neatly and smartly. He is just been a cloaked man in leathers and furs.
With a big fucking maul.
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing Halvor going up, I'm kind of like struggling across. I'm going to start climbing the wall here to reach the balcony.
The figurine grows cooler in your hand as you move away from your allies.
Ooh.
and you feel a compulsion from it to remain grouped together.
Well, I'm going up onto the balcony anyway, so is it getting warm as they're coming back around, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel it cool from one, then feel as Halvor. So then, as I'm getting up and I feel us coming closer together, I distinctly feel that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also, just because this is a complex dungeon and you all want to make me despair, where are we?
Oh.
Where are we?
I've changed my mind. I think I'll stay downstairs.
No, it's too late.
Changed my mind. Ravenloft is a silly place.
Maybe we should just go home and have a nice cup of tea.
There we go.
I cannot see myself if I'm on.
No, just give me a second. Fuck.
Oh dear.
As you go over the balcony, in fact, first of all, that's not there. As you go over the balcony, Bartandalis, you come not face to face. You come face to next to. With, can I move him there and hide him? No, I can't. That's annoying, and I can't delete him on this map either. Also annoying. I can't hide it on this map either. Great. Multi-level tokens pissing me off, man. Okay, let's jump back.
I see my man down there as well. And
there we go. Well, so he's not actually there. Your man is not there because he was just put there so that you could target him before. So there is no Nosferatu in the chapel below. However, as you come up, you do see sat in the wooden chairs on the balcony.
Oh, for the love of fucking Christ! Okay, well, as I'm coming up, do I see them sat there before I
Yeah,
over?
and they have not responded to you.
Okay, do they look like they're moving?
No.
Okay, then as I'm popping up and Halvor's there with the sun sword, do they then move?
No.
I mean, will I move straight in? Swinging.
I'm gonna be on the other side of the balcony here, but I obviously can't move because I'm sure it's gonna do something, and I will attack this one with Bright Lance.
Okay, roll initiative.
I don't think I can do it with disadvantage. Not that it matters. Well, maybe.
No, not over 5. It doesn't.
Well, no. I mean, I might get lower than Strahd Zombie.
So Ez is gonna just throw a firebolt at the nearest one. Halvor, to you.
Swing the Sunblade.
Strong hit.
Count as undead, I hope.
Yes. Deleted. Tell me how you hack it apart in the chair.
Are they facing like down as if they're observing?
Yes.
Then I essentially just come up behind it and decapitate it in a single swing,
Okay.
and I'm going to move on and try and do the same thing.
Yeah.
Something tells me these aren't actually zombies. They're just dead people.
Could be.
Yep, but I'm not taking any risks.
They look like the two Muppet dudes.
A heavy blow. Anything else from you?
And I move round forward a bit so I can see it more clearly.
Yeah, it is a zomboy sat there.
Still not moving though.
Still not moving. Well, staring slightly now that it's been struck. Coming to.
That's all I do.
Cora, to you. Strahd Zombie, you're next.
I'm gonna move forward so I can see.
I like Strahd Zombie, you're next, because that would be my luck, where Cora gets this super fucking epic dude with a mace. I'd get to be a Strahd Zombie.
What are you doing, Cora?
So I'm gonna fire on Strahd Zombie, I guess.
Okay. You can Heartbreaker Halvor afterwards.
Sure.
He has got a red circle around him.
Mm-hmm.
That means he's the enemy.
Hits. The head is pinned to the chair for a second. You felt you've killed it until it starts to sit forward slightly and just drags its head through the arrow that's embedded in the in the chair, just like, goes
Not
to
for long, you don't.
goes to rise from the chair, but takes another one. Tell me how you kill it.
Ah, nice. The arrow just sinks straight into its abdomen, and as it does so, it kind of knocks it off balance and it falls over the little parapet thing that we've got there, or whatever
Okay.
it is.
As this happens, and it is done with, as you're sort of looking at each other again, Bartandalis, you once again seeing your allies feel that compulsion to bring yourselves together.
Okay. I will pull myself over the balcony, still looking up to the ceiling, and say, all of you, come here a moment. There's something about this. And I hold it out. Just put your hands on it.
Are you sure?
I ain't sure about much these days, but for a long time I've been sure about Lathander. Yeah.
Okay. I trust you.
And I call Ez over as well, who also comes over. When our powers combine, I am the Morning Lord.
I stow the sun sword so that I can properly put a hand on the thing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I presume me, myself, and I, and Halvor and Esmeralda and Cora don't want to metagame you.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm in.
Put our hands on the figurine.
And now our hands are all stuck on the figurine.
Yeah,
forever.
it was just covered in sovereign glue. Got to fight Strahd as a rat king. You feel a warmth rush out from it and up your arms, and you each feel somewhat renewed in this place, despite how awful the situation and the strange sort of haunt and beauty of this chamber that you're in. You all regain, so you all have the effects of a short rest.
Oh,
you can
God.
apply hit points, and you can use your arcane recovery, Bartandalis.
Quick, do it before he changes his mind!
And with that, did you say no to arcane recovery?
No, goddess, I'm going to use it.
Oh, I thought you said nope. Yeah, and with that applied, or applied before next week, that is where we will leave it, as you have received what I think will possibly be the last rest of the campaign.
In that case, no point saving dice. Let's roll them all.
I mean, I was a little bit worried that we might have already had our last rest of the game and not realised it, so...
I am very disappointed that I didn't get to do more damage with that thing.
I'm not.
Cora's damage is normally awesome. I was expecting to go proper in swinging, but...
I mean, yeah, it's a big, heavy, strength-based weapon, so rather than your usual +5 to hit, you have -1.
Hey, finally got some good hit dice when it mattered, Bartandalis.
Jesus Christ, they were really ropey at first. I was like burning for everything at first, wasn't I?
I'll sort Ez's out later.
That took me every single dice to get back to the top again.
Yeah, I've got 2 left. And then features arcane recovery. Plus, per day when you finish short rest, you can choose to expend spell slots. Spell slots have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level, so 4. Okay. Okay. I mean, genuinely, I feel like at this stage, there's no point me getting 1 4th level spell. I feel like I just might, like I might as well just get 4 shields, right? It's the only thing that'll keep me alive.
Well, got all week to discuss that. We will call it there. You can decide what spells you're going to recover during the week.
I am going to do 4 because I'll get cure wounds as well, so I can have shields and cure wounds. That'll do.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go 4 level 1 spells.
Well,
And then I've got 1 level 2 as well.
We will end the session there.
So what I've learned this session is that I can't do raspy and German. That's not something I am able to do.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. We will not have a session next week, but we will pick up the week after.
Yeah, that did not go where I thought it was going to go.
But yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for playing. And we will see you in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time? Why? What are you doing next week?
Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everybody.